honor and pleasure to invite IOC Overseas Congress 2024 election campaign. It's a pleasure and honor to invite Mr. John Joseph, elected official for 2024 election campaign coordinator.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I welcome you all to this 2024 Lok Sabha election campaign launched in New York, hosted by INOC USA. IOC USA. As they say, old wine is good to drink, old horse good to ride. Our grand old party is the one to rely on for India to restore democracy. Indian democracy is in great danger. It's no longer a democratic country. The way it's going to face great danger, and we need to restore democracy, and only Congress Party can do this at this time. When BJP buys MLAs and MPs, forms government, how can you call this a democracy? It's a mockery of democracy. When they tell you what to eat, what to wear, is that democracy? No, it is not. So we need to restore democracy, and we are here to launch this campaign and support our grand old party to win the election. I welcome you all, leaders of this IOC, chapter heads, executive committee members, to express your views and support for saving Indian democracy. Following me, I request our Vice Chairman George Abraham to address the gathering, followed by President Mr. Mohinder Singh Gujian and Secretary General Mr. Harbhajan Singh, and then the chapter heads one by one. Our working President Pradeep Samala, and the chapter heads to address the gathering for 2 minutes. It's not take too long. Give you your views, give you your plans, and give you your support, and let the media know what we are going to do for this election. Thank you very much. I now invite our Vice Chairman, George Abraham, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Mr. John Joseph, who is heading this election campaign as its general coordinator, and we hope him and wish him a lot of success. And also thank you, Joshua, for hosting us here. It is very important. And I also want to thank all of you to be here today, especially the media. There's no doubt that media is dubbed as the fourth estate, and that's because they have a responsibility to keep the people in power into a certain level of accountability as far as their governance is concerned. And it is a crucial role, of course, the press really has to do in order to accomplish that. So we are happy that you are here, and we are really looking forward to working with you in that. In India today, if you look at it, democracy is in an existential crisis. Those who came to power using a constitution is right in the process of undermining. Our revered constitution was indeed a product of hard-working leaders who have worked very hard to attain the independence. and freedom for each and every Indian citizen. But what is happening in India today? There is a fear pervasive all across the society, even if you express your own opinion. If you look at the media itself, it is being massive. What you see is nothing but crony capitalism being used to corrupt every level of the governance of the country. The judicial system itself is being manipulated. And the people who were promised so many things within the last 10 years, those promises are never fulfilled. As you know, what happened to the jobs? What happened to all the black money they are supposed to bring back? What happened to the demonetization, which is really going to do great wonders, and the GST? But if you look at that, right now, opening before our very eyes, the electoral bonds scam, which is nothing but a pay-to-play plan by the BJP government. So what we are seeing is not only unfulfilled promises, but also a corrupt regime which is undermining institutions, which is undermining every aspect of the life in India, thereby raising this issue of religiosity to the extreme, alienating people, creating polarization within the society, and of course, driving their success in capturing votes or manipulating MLAs. This is the dilemma the electorate is facing today. So what is the choice we have here? Of course, the Indian electorate has a choice just to vote them out and send Modi and Amit Shah home so that we can once again establish true governance that supports true democracy. Democracy is not a majoritarian rule. It is a rule that should also respect the minority rights and also govern looking at the bottom part of the society and try to lift them up. Once again, you might ask, what is our role here as overseas Congress? And what we are trying to do in help in that regard. Let me tell you that NRIs always have played a major role in India in its socio-economic development. So it is incumbent upon us really to be part of it. We were born in a democratic system. Right now we enjoy the freedom of another democratic system, but we like to see both of these democracies not only survive but thrive. In order to do that, I think we as NRIs definitely have to come forward and support democracy, freedom, equal justice, and fairness for all Indians across the board. So that's why we are here, and we hope that the remaining minutes you may hear from various leaders here who would express, of course, their opinions. And our objective is really to do the best we can to support Congress Party at home. Congress Party led by Kharge-ji, Rahul-ji, and Sonia-ji. We really would like to see that party thrive and bring once again the democracy and human rights and of course the religious freedom back to the country. Thank you.
Good evening. Sasika, Vaiguru Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ki Fateh. So, both my leaders, John Joseph and Georgie, explained most of things. I don't want to repeat those things. And we had a meeting, I think, 3 weeks ago, and then entire national team came together and we made a decision and appoint our Senior Vice President, John Joseph, who is from Tamil Nadu, we find him, he's our boss until June 4th. He's the head of the campaigning committee here. We can call coordinators, we can call whatever we call. He's the boss until June 4th. So we have to follow him until June 4th. तो मैं एक बात करना चाहता हूँ हिंदी में. हम शारीरिक तौर पे यूएसए में हैं. हमारा दिल, हमारा मन, we are physically here, but our mind is in back home and our motherland, which is India. So election is declared a week ago, almost a week ago, and election will be within 7 days from April 19 to June 1st. 7 phases, April 19 to June 1st. So, very clear. Our two Gujarati friends, our Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, and our Home Minister, Amit Shah, they are backward. They are both of them in backward. Very clear. जैसे राहुल जी ने बोला था मुंबई में, what he said? इनकी आत्मा इनकी हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर की आत्मा तो you heard Rahul Gandhi, he has excellent speech. उसने दिल से बात करा था, जैसे मैं करता हूँ दिल से, ऐसे राहुल जी ने दिल से बोला महाराष्ट्र में. Entire India lies with him. Entire India lies, including Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Mr. Stalin, Jasvi from Deputy Chief Minister from Bihar. And I can tell you one major thing. I mentioned already with you, the fourth state of India, which is number 1, Maharashtra, number 2, Bihar, number 3, Karnataka, number 4, Telangana. 4 states. We got only 4 or 5 seats last time. This time, guarantee, पूरे कागज पे साइन करवा लो. We can win at least 50, maybe more, but at least 50 seats. Only for 4 states. Write all my words. Telangana, Karnataka, Bihar and Maharashtra. We will win minimum 50 seats. Maybe we go up to 100, but minimum 50. And entire North India and South India, we can take more 50 seats. So last time we won 52. This time we can go at least under 50 seats. Under leadership of Rahul Gandhi and Khatke, we can win 150 seats. And with our alliance, with the Stalin, with the Uddhav Thackeray, with the Jasvi, with the our party, and we will form the government. We will win at least 300 seats. This is the ground reality. This is the ground. I was in India. I spent 3 months, December, January, and February in India. I visited entire India. This is the ground reality. And I can, after that, when we finish the meeting, I will share one clip today, which I get by our Vice President, Baldev Radhavan. I never heard any clip 20 or 29 minutes or 30 minutes continuously. Please, I request each and everyone, please, Bhagavaji, when you go home and relax and watch this clip. It's already 22 million people watch it. 22 million people watched already. And he mentioned A to Z, Georgie. He mentioned A to Z. What happened in the last 10 years? The gentleman, he works very hard. He mentioned A to Z, ground reality he mentioned. And please, if you watch this, everything is there. Then we don't need any press conference. We don't need anything. But if you watch this, everything is there. And I'm telling you one thing, we are upper hand. India, alliance under leadership of Congress Party, we are upper hand. So only few top TV channels, they are saying Modi and Amit Shah. But mostly YouTubers like us, Bhagavaji, like you, like Hoti ji and other channels who are sitting here. So hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels supporting us. So we have to support them. They are supporting us, we have to support them. Georgie, we have to support them. Which way we have to support, we have to find the way. How can we support them? They are supporting us, we have to support them. and there's no way, nobody can stop. ये दो बंदों की दुकानदारी है, वो दो बंदे हैं, मैं गुजरात का नाम नहीं लूँगा, गुजरात is a part of India, but दो जो गुजरू भाई हैं, उनकी दुकानदारी बंद होने जा रही है। 4 जून को उनकी पूरी दुकानदारी बंद हो जाएगी। On June 4th, early morning in USA, उनका जो बिजनेस है बंद हो जाएगा। Mr. Pacha, what happened in Karnataka and Telangana? We formed the government less than a year. Telangana in November and Karnataka was within 7-8 months. So all minorities, I don't want to mention any names, all minorities support Communist Party. This is the reason we formed the government. And this time also happening in line. In one line people are coming and all minorities coming with Rahulji and Khatri. And there's a demand from UP, Raebareli and Amethi for Rahul and Priyanka. And third leader is our national president, which is Palkat and Khatri. If they run from there, it's totally different. And there's news, I'm not sure yet, but there's news in next 48 hours. Then Mazhavil is coming with us also. The inside story, because she's under pressure. Then Mazhavil, our sister, our mother, she's under pressure from grassroots leaders. And we hope she joins India Alliance. If she joins, then totally, वो बोलते हैं 400 के पार, तब हम बोलेंगे 400 के पार. So people of India, one more thing I can mention to you, 40 crores, it means 400 million. 400 million, 40 crores is middle class of India. This is 400 million more than USA population. They always on social media, they know everything, they are with us. But their hands are tied, but they are with us. So we need that support. Back in the homeland, back we are sitting in USA and all another countries. Then another thing, and our chairman, Georgie, he texts me, our chairman, the Sam Pruda, he texts me, what are you doing today? I think we didn't mention to him. And then Georgie called him and he mentioned to our chairman what he's doing. वही बात आई ना, वही दोबारा बात आती है. हमारा दिल तो उधर ही है ना, हमारा दिल तो इंडिया में बसता है. तो ये I'm really salute you, my leaders, especially 4 leaders who works very hard. For this meeting, 4 leaders. Number 1, John Joseph. Number 2, Joshua Jayasek, who is our Tamil Nadu chapter president. So who raised you? He is the boss here. He is the boss. Then Gowda and number 4. Where is number 4? 4 names are there? Georgie. He works behind the scene. He works behind the scene. He did everything. So as the president, I didn't do for this meeting. My work is 0. I'm telling you. Yeah. No. But I'm telling you who made the rules. But Baldevji bring everything. Baldevji bring everything for us. And I can mention to you. I say one thing about him. He's our vice president, Mazhavil. He's so nice. In the last 6 months, he did 3 top meetings for Indian Overseas College. And you remember when we went in Rome? Yeah. And last we have a dinner meeting at the Jesse restaurant. He hosts us, and today again. So we need a board of them in Indian Overseas College USA. Jyoti, am I right or wrong? We need more. We need more of them. So, because we need everything. And our another leaders, our Haryana chapter president, Gulshan ji, our General Secretary Sophia Lee, our another great General Secretary Chef from Telangana, who always did great job, and I mentioned few times about you. I cannot mention again and again, but you did great job. And then our seniors, very senior than everybody else. Our Secretary General. But he has good news. I can share your good news. No? I want to share it. If you don't mind. No, if you don't mind. Okay. Good news. Gopio is the number one now because he's from Indian origin. So he is the new president for Gopio. Gopio. A new nominated president for Gopio. Kya baat hai? Thank you, sir, and congratulations to you. And Pradeep Smalaji, our working president for the office, our great lady, Leela Barrett, Kerala chapter president, Mazhavil, our vice president, Rajiv Gowda ji, and Pasha ji, Imran Pasha, he is a newly nominated New York chapter president, and American Haryana chapter, and Mahapunjab, and Sahi. Media and Hoti ji, Bajwa ji, and if I don't mention it, Lakwinder ji he belongs to Punjab and Haryana mix. But he's my, we are from same town, we are brothers, and we are from same family. Georgie. Yes, the Lakwinder, you know this guy. No, listen to me, buddy. I want to. He's from a village. Back home, we are from same village, and we are cousin brothers. And he is very close to Mr. Joshi, and he's top businessman. I don't want to mention how many millions, but he's a top businessman in the Punjabi community. He's top businessman, top 10, if you say top 10 Punjabi businessman, he's one of them. He's from my village and he's my cousin. And he's a good friend too. And Briki or a family member, you know, he's also part of our Haryana chapter. So we are a good team. We are cream here. So one gentleman I see from Colombia. Georgie, when Rahulji came, you met Rahulji, no?
Yes.
And you bring your friend with you? So this is a fourth group, no? And this young fellow, and someday he got my number from India. Which gentleman is it? Varinder?
What is it? He gave me your number.
And he said that one young fellow want to meet Rahul Gandhi. You can do arrange somebody very important from India. He called me. So then I called him, okay, please come. After you left Plaza, then I introduced, and he brings more fellows from Colombia.
Yeah.
That is. How many fellows? 15, 20 people?
Yeah.
So from Columbia University. So please, we need a young leader like him.
Surat, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are the future of India. You are the future of India, sir. You are young, but so please come on and come together and he needs your help. Mr. John Johnson, he needs your help. So I don't want to repeat things again and again. No, so the main goal is I'm sorry, I go out of point, but this what we can do, what are we are trying to do, which is prepared by our team. Send a delegation of Indian American to campaign for the Congress Party and its candidate. So we are planning to send 100 delegates from different states and making phone banking available in Hindi and another regional language, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Manipuri, Bengali, Punjabi, Hindi. And send text messages to voters across the country in various languages. And then we have all the list in the bottom, which is long. We give you copy. Okay. Good enough? Yes. So I'm done. I'm done for the day. Georgie, please.
Thank you, President.
We will have a time for media to ask
questions. Yes, like after the leaders' address, we will give time for the media. No,
I'll be very brief because we are running a little bit late. So, first of all, for enduring the very cold weather to get here, thanks to Dr. Joshua Ji for this elaborate, such a luxurious venue for our meeting this afternoon. And congratulations to our new coordinator of the campaign committee, and all the best to you, and we are very confident that we are in good hands. India is going through a very tension-filled crossroad of history, because elections are being watched throughout the world, not only India alone. It's a very, very important election for the humanity and mankind, for democracy or not. So it is very important that all of us, we pay attention, and not only attention, we have to make sure that we do our best. Not just say we will do our best, but do something. Make vote calls or whatever it is that needs to be done, we have to do. The voters of today are not the same as before. They are all very educated. They all know how to make their mind. We need to teach them. We need to not necessarily teach them because they are all educated. They have to be, the important points, they have to be emphasized so that they will make very judicial judgments. That's what is important, and we are here to get together, all the leaders of all, to educate the people, to help get them out of the homes to go and vote. India is the biggest country in the world that has the biggest number of voters in the history of contemporary times. And so I won't waste time because we have the media to address and we need to answer the question. I will stop here for the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome all IOC leaders. Thank you, Joshua, and the team for hosting the event. And we all know that Indian democracy is at crossroads. It's not the same country we grew up. We never faced a situation where, people get discriminated based on their caste, religion. It's not about that. When I was growing up, I never knew somebody's caste. So now we are in a situation, people are categorized based on their religion and caste. So that is not what our country is. So we are a secular country, and Indian Overseas Congress, USA, I just want to say what we mean. Stands for democracy, secularism, and human solidarity. So today we gathered here to bring awareness to NRIs what India is about. People can decide, whom they want to vote for, but we all want to stand for India. And happens that now Alliance name is also in there. There's a reason for it. And we gathered, we started this meeting, basically this is a campaign initiative we have like over 30 plus chapters throughout the globe. We're going to bring the awareness to the NRIs, and where their message is very powerful. We are not here to gain any power or money. Our heart is for people of India. And thank you again.
Mrs. Leela, 2 minutes.
First of all, let me thank Joshua, John Joseph, and Rajiv for organizing such a beautiful event to launch of the campaign. This election is very important to us because secularism, democracy is under threat, and Modi government is under the fear. That's why the Delhi Chief Minister is under ours, and our account is freeze, and the new alliance is a hope that Congress, the alliance, will come into power. We all have to work hard in our divisions, making phone calls, sending funds, whoever can go and help, So Kerala, the election is on April 26th. Last time we had 20 seats and Kerala won 19 out of 20 seats. This time we are hoping that 20 out of 20 seats will be secure. And you know that our great leader Rahul ji is running from our own state. So let's all hope that Congress will come into power. We have to remember our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and great leader Nehru ji, who uphold the secularism and the democracy. So let's remember our great leaders and move forward. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for everyone gathering here. Beautiful place, actually. Would be better than that. I wish all of our meetings held here in the future.
Okay. Yes, we always and food or drink.
Right. I wouldn't mind. That's okay. As long as we have a fun and we accomplish our goal, what we want to do for our party and what we want to do for the country. This is very sad. I can simplify in my own language that what happening. I was away from the Indian community for so many years. I've been here 40 years in this country. I never much paid attention, but I'm actually national born from India, the Congress from the beginning. My family very much believed in Congress ideas, and we never thought about anybody else. Of course, we know BJP from a long time, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee was there, and he have a different set of rules. He follows some directions, some values, some real fight. What's wrong, what's right. What we see today, and there's no rules, and nothing really applies here. It's like a dictatorship. What we hear, we're wondering, how we can to face with this when one holds all the powers, and he can do whatever he wants to do, and he can arrest anybody without any reason, without any justification, without any proofs, what they have done wrong. That's become very scary matters. I always have a question in my mind: whom should I ask? What the outcome from this? Where we stand? How we can defeat the other and the evil, who have no rules? They can grab anybody and they can do anything, and they're scaring the people, even not even the honest people who work very hard from their heart and soul, and they're scaring them also. They're just getting panic. It's very, very painful situations. All I can advise, I think as NRIs, we have safe place. I think believing in the safe place here. We watching the show from far because our heart and soul in India, and we feel very hurt what we see, what happening over there. Many of people, they are Modi bugged. They only know if Modi sends one bag of rice and dal, and they say, oh, Modi sent us, he's our God, because they don't know what's happening on the upper level, what happened to India. India has been sold to their selected people by the Modis. It's a very difficult task. So what we can do sitting here, we have to involve the local media here in the US. US is a democratic country and they have a similar values. They have a similar ideas. They want to protect people. They want everybody's voice to be heard. So I think we have to involve the local media here. So if Indian media has been bought or driven by the local government, we have to contact the local media. They can raise some news, some voice for us, so we can be heard what's happening over there. It's a very sad news that Modi can penalize somebody. It should not be more than 10,000 rupees, and he penalized for 200 crores. This is insane. The person is really out of the, he does not talk, he does not say whether he don't like what you said, whether he liked what you said, but he does, he's running all the show. Who is the only one-man show in India? Mr. Modi. Nobody else. Did we ever heard about Amit Shah? Did we heard about Yogi before? We only know Modi. We know Modi when there was, first time he came in 2014. I was in Modi meeting over there. I got 2 tickets from the ambassador of Washington DC. I was able to go there. And I see big protest outside by the Sikh community. And I see that they have so much to say about Modi, how bad he is. Even the US blocked him visiting US here because he has such a bad reputation. Homicide. But the innocent people, innocent Muslims, anybody you can think about it. But somehow he get away with it, you know. Something he doing better than us, that he able to lock the people's minds. People call him Guru. People call him he's the godfather for them. Something doing right. What we should do to fight with that? Think about this. By holding meeting is not going to do anything for us. We have to do something that we can really strike him back. This is the last chance we have in India, that either we do something now or we will never have election anymore. There will be only one party. This is a fact. And this is a fact. That's what happened. Thank you everyone. Enjoy.
And now let's address the press.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Rajiv, you brought up very nice point. Press is suppressed, and we need to contact local press to support. Thank you. That's a valid point. Next, Rajiv, please.
It's okay.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. You guys all speak. I don't have to.
Okay, I will just want to talk for 2 minutes.
Everybody speak. Thank you for coming. I want to thank our President, Mohinder Vijayan, and George Abraham, and Joshua, and the newly campaign coordinator for this very, very important election, John Joseph G, and Pradeep, and Rajiv, and every one of you. Listen, we have crisis at our hand. It is a true crisis. Everyone spoke. Let me say this. The media is calling the Prime Minister of India, quote unquote, scared PM. We are not calling that. Indian media failed to call him the scared PM. However, what happened yesterday in Delhi, arresting Kejriwal when the election is in place, is totally unforgivable. So the media is picking up. It's going all over. New York Times, CNN, everyone is interested in this news. Now the question is, like Baldevji said, what are we going to do? This conference is only to talk about what we are going to do. So I put out all these bullets. I'm not going to go over every one of them. So they are paying attention. And we have to crank it. There's a saying, when the iron is hot, you hammer it. That's exactly what we have to do. Now, what is that we have to do? Now, that is the scared PM, and India, in my mind, quote unquote, is an undeclared emergency at this moment. We are in an undeclared emergency, my friends.
Make no mistake about that. You agree with me? Yes. Yeah. The question is, when he is going to declare? It may happen any time. Our beautiful, lovely, and most educated leader, our former Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, 2014, he said, you are making a mistake by making Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister of this country. He is going to destroy the country. This is what he said. And lo and behold, it's happening now. It's happening. This man had the vision to say that, don't make him as the PM. Did we take, we didn't do nothing. Okay? So, this is like Akashwani, you know, he already broadcasted 2003. We didn't do anything. When he was doing all the damage in Gujarat, we didn't do nothing. We let him grow and become a big snake. Well, let me say this to you. He may think, Mr. Modi, you may be thinking, you have Chanakya on your right side. That is Amit Shah. Amit Shah is Chanakya. As long as it is ED, CBI, IT is with him. But let me give you good news. We have a Chanakya too. You know who is that? He is DK Shivkumar. Astra bina, वो लड़ रहा है. उसके पास अस्त्र नहीं है, लेकिन लड़ रहा है वो. उसका गेम अभी तक आपको पता नहीं है. वो ऐसे चक्र किया है आपने, ये बाहर नहीं आ सकता है. So just give us some time. Karnataka is going to do good. Now take Pappu Yadav. He jumped the ship. He is with us in Bihar, in UP. And Rajiv Patel, a big guy from Jharkhand. Okay? And all these guys, and Ganesh Ali, he jumped the ship. He is coming this side. In Karnataka, Rajiv Gowda, my namesake, he is running. Okay? So all Sadanand Gowda, they are all jumping the ship. So my point is, they are all doing their share. What are we going to do? Rahul ji yatra kiya. Let me hear one round of applause for Rahul ji ki. Jai! Rahul ji ki. Jai! Congress is going to come to power, my friends. I have run elections. If we go and campaign, door knock, make the phone call and tell them, my dear friends in India, please wake up, realize what's going on. Don't believe in the masked man. Modi चेहरा, उसका चेहरा आपको नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है क्योंकि वो मास्क पहना हुआ है. Remember, okay? Wake up and vote for Congress. That's what we are going to do. I'm going to leave next week for 1 month to campaign.
And also, like he rightly pointed out, we have Chanakya with us, and we have to bring more Chanakyas out. Thank you. Mr. Pasha, I would like to say something. Please. 2 minutes.
Hello, my name is Imran Pasha. I'm the New York chapter president of Mazhavil USA. Elders have spoken. They have told you why we are here, what's happening in India, and I'm not going to repeat it. There's no point in repeating what's happening in India. What's more important is what we're going to do, right? What we can do, right? On behalf of New York chapter, John Joseph Ji, I assure you, you will have full support from our chapter. Looking at these bullet points highlighted by Rajiv and the team, I think this really gives me confidence now that we really have a good chance of winning this election. And also, great point that Mohinder Ji has mentioned, he has seen what's there on the ground reality. In the north and south, you don't have to say, Karnataka, Telangana, we have seen the success, we have tasted the success. So we really need to work hard, and like our sir has said, this is the last chance. If anything, we really need to work hard, give 200%, not just 100%, and try to make sure that we give her 200% and also call people out, bring the awareness. That is what is important. And I think we all know what's happening in India. At this point, we have joined Congress party, we all know what's happening. It's just that we need to now implement. Thank you.
I will directly speak to people of India, whoever, even a single person can listen to me, Please follow this group of people, I remind me of 2004 general election, where a Christian leader, Sonia Gandhi, was voted by people of India, who are majority who are Hindus. A Muslim president sworn in a Sikh prime minister, who we are all here like belonging to those religions. That is the beauty of India. I will tell you one more example. President Obama, when asked by a student in a university here, who would you like to have a dinner with, either living or dead, he said it would be Mahatma Gandhi. Albert Einstein said, for next 1,000 years, when Mahatma Gandhi died, for next 1,000 years, humanity cannot see a person like him who can walk on this planet. Why I am telling this? An MP, BJP member of parliament say in the parliament that the killer of Mahatma Gandhi is a patriot. We are in that situation, my friends. This should not be the last general election in India. Freedom of press is completely lacking. There is silence in recent Manipur atrocities. A person, a Muslim, 22-year-old Muslim boy named Muhammad Ishaq, who is actually a physically handicapped. He was hungry. He went to a nearest temple, where in Ganesh temple, where the pujari was giving prasada. He took a banana to eat. That person was caught, beaten to death in front of the media. So Indian society is a result in hatred. Please, friends of India, I am also a voter there. Please vote for Congress, which can only keep this great country, India, intact as India. Otherwise, we will become a banana republic like Pakistan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, you know that Nehruji started IIT and Modiji started WhatsApp University. Security, just a minute.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for having us, Joshua, and thank you so much, Rajiv ji, Baldev ji, John ji, to organize this meeting for us. We welcome you all. Thank you for taking out time from your busy schedules to be here with us. You have heard various issues from all our members. I will basically just be focusing on what we are facing with religion right now. Secularism, which is enshrined in the Indian Constitution, emphasizes on the principle of equal treatment of all religions in India. We all know that. But what's also happening in India, we are all also very well aware of that. Muslims are being targeted, Christians are being targeted, and now even Sikhs are being targeted. Anytime you raise any kind of voice against the government, you become an anti-national. That is what the harsh reality of our country is at the moment. And to overcome the situation and to make sure that this situation doesn't continue and India from a secular nation doesn't just become a Hindu nation, we have to make sure that this time Congress wins. Because Congress understands what is the importance of secularism, what is the importance of being a country which is still unified even if it's diverse, which understands the importance of having our different cultures, but at the same time being together, fighting together, and understanding what are the real issues that we need to overcome. So please vote for Congress. Let us make sure that what's happening right now doesn't end up into being a dictator country. Democracy is at risk, and we have to make sure that this time Congress wins. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sophia. Next, Dr. Jason, please.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming, and also congratulations for John Joseph G as the new election coordinator. A couple of years back, if you listen to the news, a Muslim 8-year-old girl got gang raped with 7 males. All are males from that, I don't want to say Hindu males because I have a lot of family and friends are Hindus. However, those males are gang raped her. After that, what happened, the irony is, there is a big protest going on to release those males, it seems. With that, is BJP ministers are going there to release those men. And then, as per the New York Times news, it says, if they don't release within few weeks, they will burn themselves, it seems. Also, same thing, last year, if you know, in Manipur, 2 women are gang raped. After that, 2 months, nobody knows because there is no internet connection. When July, the world knows it, what happens, the chief minister defended it. It says that happens many times, that's okay. That's the reason we don't have internet connection. And then the union government, that means the Delhi government says, remove that video from the viral thing. So take it off all the video. So nobody will know what happens there. The point I'm making is, there is so much atrocities happening in India, especially they're targeting the minorities. However, they will covering up, nobody will know, the world should not know what happens there. Especially the recent article came last year, again in Rajasthan, in a Sunday church, people are gathering, a mob of people got into the church, locked the door, and then they are beating the women and kids who are all there, it seems. It's all over the viral video. So this happens every week and every time. Last year itself, it shows like 600 cases were recorded. The minorities are targeted, the churches are targeted, the mosques are targeted. All the minority communities, they cannot live peacefully. Before, when I was a kid, as a Christian, growing up, we give cakes at the time of Christmas. And for Diwali, we receive lot of, Adrisam in Tamil we got so many sweets. As well as when Ramadan, Eid is over, they bring us very good biryani. We never know, we are all different. We all look like we are same, we are so brothers and sisters. We grew up like that. But now, we see this last 10 years, what happens, completely divide and rule policy. How they are manipulating the democracy is, what the atrocities they are doing is really unbelievable. But they come to here and they preach, we are the largest democracy in the country. But if you see, when you go to the minority where they are living, they can go to some places if they want to rent a house, they cannot be rented because of their last name or because how they look, they say, we won't give you. These are all really happening. We are not lying, we are not saying anything. Anywhere you go, you see that happens in India. Because I know I went to India a couple of months back, I talked to my friend in Chennai, in a couple of areas, in Mylapore, nobody gives rent an apartment or a house for if you have a name, any Muslim name or also any other names. By the name, they judge you. That means if your last name says something else, you are not. But if the last name is something else, still we have caste problem. And we have religiously, they look at you and they will discriminate you. Openly, they discriminate you. And one time, I was seeing last year, at the time of Navaratri, the people they call vigilant men in the town, they are looking at all the trucks and stopping the trucks. And when the trucks comes with the cow, they are going and beating the truck drivers. Where are you taking the cow? Are you going to slaughter it? Or what are you going to do with this cow? So this is really, when you see that, what kind of democracy is that? We don't know. But when Prime Minister comes here, he says that we are the largest democracy and we are the best democracy in the world. That means it's not suited what they are telling it. So all I say is, from Tamil Nadu, I think we will get all party after party. So hopefully we will win this election and we will take over the parliament. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone. And I think if I start the name, it will take too long. And I know we are talking in English, and I see here Punjabi media, Hindi media. So I want to talk with Hindi and Punjabi. First of all, my brother was saying कि जो इंडिया में हो रहा है उसको होने दो, ठीक है, लेकिन हमें हमारा मेन जो टारगेट आज इस मीटिंग का है कि हमें उधर जाके, उधर के लोग बहुत समझदार हैं, लेकिन उधर की मीडिया वो बताएगी नहीं जो हम बोलना चाहते हैं। गुड थिंग इज जो मीडिया हमारे पास इधर है, एटलीस्ट वो उधर तक पहुँचाएंगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो सबसे हॉट और मेन मुद्दा है जो इलेक्ट्रिक बॉन्ड उधर चल रहा है, एक साइड 8,000 करोड़ एंड सेकंड हमारे पास few hundred crores, वो भी बैंक का दिया गया होगा। कैसे भाई? एक साथ एक पिच सेम होनी चाहिए। आज IPL स्टार्ट हुआ और अमित शाह जी क्या बोल रहे हैं, हमारे पास 303 MP हैं, इसलिए we need 8,000 करोड़ और आपके पास 52 और 50 है तो आपको कुछ नहीं चाहिए। कैसे भी आज IPL का मैच हुआ है, किंग्स पंजाब के पास ट्रॉफी नहीं है, चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स ने 4-5 जीती हुई है, मुंबई इंडियन ने 4-5 जीती हुई है, तो हम क्या बोले भाई, जब चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स खेलने आए उनके पास एक पिच हो और जब किंग्स पंजाब खेलने आए उनके पास सेकंड पिच हो, क्योंकि उनके पास ट्रॉफी नहीं। ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता। हम पीछे नहीं देखना पीछे क्या हुआ, पीछे इसके पास कितने MP थे, हम आगे सेम पिच खेलना चाहते हैं। तो सबसे पहले डिमांड है हमारे जो अकाउंट फ्रीज किए हुए हैं few hundred करोड़ के, आप 8,000 के साथ खेलो, लेकिन हमें few hundred thousand के साथ तो few hundred करोड़ के साथ तो खेलने दिया जाए। सेकंड, जो हमारे किसान, जो अगर मैं हरियाणा से बिलोंग करता हूँ, पंजाब से हूँ, तो अगर मैं किसानी को बात ना करूँ तो बेईमानी है। हमारे किसान की जो MSP है, जो राहुल गांधी जी ने प्रॉमिस किया है, मैं चाहता हूं कि हम उधर जाकर उसके ऊपर भी बोला जाए कि जो MSP जो गारंटी हमने दी है उसको हम निभाएंगे और MSP किसानों को वैसे ही दी जाएगी जैसे राहुल गांधी जी ने प्रॉमिस किया। और थर्ड बात, जो हमारी बेरोजगारी और अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, जो 2 करोड़ और 5 करोड़ जो भी आता है हम दिमाग में बोल देते थे, हम उसको लाना भी कितने करोड़ नौकरी मिली है और कितना काला धन वापस आया है। आई थिंक जो बेसिक मुद्दे हैं हमें इसको लेके ही आगे चलना होगा। अदरवाइज वो तो हमारा कोई ना, वो तो राहुल गांधी का नेक्स्ट स्पीच देख रहे हैं कि नेक्स्ट स्पीच क्या होगी, क्योंकि वो शक्ति बोलेगा तो वो शक्ति को पकड़ लेंगे कि शक्ति को कहाँ यूज करना। मोदी जी बोलेगा और मीडिया उसको उठा लेगी, वो शक्ति को कहाँ कहाँ ले जाएगी कोई नहीं जानता, लेकिन मीडिया बोलना शुरू कर देगा। अगर हम बोलेंगे, हम बोल भी देंगे तो कोई दिखाने वाला नहीं है, कोई समझाने वाला नहीं है। मीडिया तो हमारा साथ बिल्कुल दे नहीं रहा, हाँ कुछ दे भी रहा है, 10%, 15%, 90% हमारे अगेंस्ट है। सो मैं ज़्यादा टाइम ना लेते हुए, स्पेशली आई वुड लाइक टू हरियाणा टीम्स who come with me, अमरीक सिंह जी कहोवा, लखविंदर सिंह पपीपा जी, तजिंदर सिंह जी, एंड अपना सांझा पंजाब से बाजवा साहब, एंड महा पंजाब से तजिंदर भाजी। वेलकम एवरीवन, एंड सोही जी PTC, सारे का इधर आने के बहुत बहुत वेलकम एंड धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
Yeah, first, thank you very much for inviting me to this great meeting, because this is the way things are starting. I think the end is very clear, it's very bright. I can see it already. Everybody spoke of the danger the current administration is posing, not just for India, but for the concept of democracy itself. I don't know how many people have a chance to read the book, Saving Capitalism from the Capitalists by Mazhavil and Rajiv. The fundamental of capitalism is free market. So using the competition, free competition and free market, a capitalist becomes rich Once he becomes very successful, he becomes a dominant player and he uses the politicians and with the help of the politicians puts the barriers so that new people cannot enter the business. That is exactly what is going on in India, and these electoral bonds are clearly the path forward, like the mafia here, which you have to pay the mafia to take care of things. This is exactly what is happening there. It is very unfortunate, and this needs to be stopped. Otherwise, India will slide down further into the third world country. And thank you for arranging this, and hopefully we will prevail. Thank you.
My first question is, do you think that since 1947, the Congress is the ruling party? If you see another party, Congress ruled more than any other party. So this time, Congress is working with another political party. So they will do election with the Aam Aadmi and other parties in different states. So why this year you feel that the Congress need another party support? Because Congress was the most powerful party since 1947. So why you need support from the another party this MP elections?
National parties cropped up. They were trying to push Hindi on Tamil Nadu, which hated it. They did not like that idea. So they get popularity on that basis. So regional parties came up, and that led to what it is today. I would like to ask Mr. George or Mr. Kumar to answer. If you want to add to this question. Answer that point.
I can add this. Coalition politics are not new in India. Even in 2004, 2009, we played that Congress was in alliance with other parties. And even BJP, even today, it's not BJP, it's NDA. They are together. It's not the other parties. So India is a federal structure in India. So regional parties and national parties, regular parties, the people, so they all come together in there.
We have another question. Everybody knows in India about the EVM machine, right? So I just want to know the Congress party and another party. If the Ismail Akashwani, if the election go the same machine, right? Whatever did the last time, I think all the party should come together. So they should remove the machines. Otherwise, something can happen again. So are you guys doing something or no about it? Because that was the most important in Indian democracy.
Well, this concern about the EVM are here. It's a matter of EVMs. The question always has been whether EVMs can be manipulated. Yes, it can. Of course, it's a machine. It's programmable. Now, of course, some people will say it's not connected to the internet. Yeah, that may be true. But it has embedded chip in it. An embedded chip has program. So we can program such a way that it could shift the votes. There is also another issue with it. That is, there is something called VVPAT that can be part of the EVM machine. If VVPAT is attached to every machine, that what will happen is that it will produce a receipt for every voter so that it can put in a box. So in case there is a discrepancy, of course, then you can go back and account from the VVPAT. But the government has refused it. What is happening now is that the election commission is no more an independent body. As you know, they changed the rule. Right now, the election commission, both of the members are selected by the government. In the old days, Prime Minister, Opposition Leader, and the Supreme Court Chief Justice together selected the election commission. So right now, it is totally under control. So no matter how much you talk about the EVM machine, it looks like it is having no impact. Now, the opposition party should finish up earlier. If they all came together and said, look, we do not going to go with the EVM machine if there's going to be election held, we're going to boycott it. We want to go to paper ballot. That's the way it should have been approached. Because don't forget that many of the European countries today, they switch from EVM electronic machine to the paper ballot. So obviously, there is an opportunity there for this government. Another thing I can also say, these elections being conducted in a stretch of what, 2 months? These machines are kept where? Who is controlling them? These are the same machines which are being counted. Nobody knows. So a lot of questions are being raised about it. A lot of suspicions are there. In some of the cases where it was reported that more of votes were counted than the voters and so forth. But somebody would ask, oh, you have solid evidence. Look, unless the election commission coming together with the governing party and the opposition party, sit down together, examine the situation, and then come together for a solution. Unless we do that, we will not have a solution. At this point in time, it's really uncertain also. But I can tell you, the EVM is not fixed. What they say may be true. They said that they will be important.
Dr. Stan Petroda has vehemently raised this issue over and over again, and even the Congress party has done that. They claim that it is one of the claims is that it takes time to transform. And Dr. Stan Petroda pointed out that it can be done overnight. Two days you can transform back to the form of, take out the EVM machine. At this point, I'd like to pay tribute to our Dr. Stan Petroda, who has led this IOC USA in a very dynamic way, and we are very proud of him, and we salute him. Thank you.
When two political party elections jointly together, so they should have the same principle. If I will ask what do you think about the Kejriwal CM Delhi being arrested, right? So what the Congress party, so what do you want to say about the Kejriwal arrest? So Congress party supporting because the most states Congress and Aam Aadmi they are together electing only except Punjab.
Yes, Bala Sahab. Especially, your first question is, yes, we are against the way they arrest Kejriwal. We are against in the government. And secondly, your question is, we are fighting with each other in Punjab and other states like Haryana, Gujarat, and Goa and Chandigarh. We are in partnership. So yes, we don't want to give space in the Punjab BJP to fight together and give space to BJP coming. So that's the reason in Punjab we are fighting with each other, and it's true. With Haryana, but I belong to Haryana and I belong to Kurukshetra. And Kurukshetra went to Aam Aadmi Party, and we are full supporting in Aam Aadmi Party in Kurukshetra. And they are supporting us in other 9 seats. So main is right now to save कैसे हमें अपना संविधान को सेव करना. So that's why we are fighting together in other states, and we are not in alliance in the Punjab. Thank you.
Max, what are questions?
Hello everyone. There is no doubt India is under dictatorship since 2014. मेरा जो क्वेश्चन है सिर्फ एक क्वेश्चन ये है कि ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਲੇਮ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਵੀ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਦਾ ਲਾਇਆ 2019 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ बीजेपी जिੱਤੀ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲਾਸ ਹੋਇਆ ਪਰ 5 ਸਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਰਹੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੱਢਿਆ 5 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਅਫੈਕਟ ਕਰੇਗੀ 2014 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 2024 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਗਰ ਉਹ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਬੈਲਟ ਪੇਪਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਮੰਨ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਕੱਢਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਚੋਣ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਤੋਂ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਆਈਡੀਆ 140 ਕਰੋੜ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਇਹਦਾ ਦਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਡਿਵੈਲਪ ਕੀਤਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਆਊਟ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਓ ਕਿ ਈਵੀਐਮ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਚੋਣ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੇਰਾਫੇਰੀ ਨਾ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਵਾਬ ਦਿਓ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
5 months the Congress and India Alliance will came later we are asking appointment with election commission ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ appointment ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਮਿਲਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਹੀਏ ਵੀ ਭਾਈ ਅਸੀਂ EVM ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ we want to say something about EVM but they don't giving us even appointment they don't want to even talk about it so that's why we are trying but no one listening to us that's the reason I think we can go with Modi front of Modi no we have to go front of election commission and he don't want to give us even appointment to me and that's because from last few months thank you I think Mohinder you
question was very valid. Your question is very valid. I'm telling you brief on this. Last almost 2014 election, they also big issue, EVM issue. But what they did now, because there are too many NGOs, there are too many social activists, they are behind EVM. But Election Commission of India, they don't care at all. What they did in Lok Sabha, Georgie, what they did in Lok Sabha, this 3-member election commission, 3-member election commission, 3 member will choose 3-member election commission. 1 member is Prime Minister of India, any party, Prime Minister of India, 1 is the opposition leader, 1 is the head of the Supreme Court. And they changed the new laws because they have a majority in Lok Sabha, they changed the law and no more Supreme Court, 1 Prime Minister vote, when opposition leader and 1 cabinet minister. So it means monopoly from the ruling party. Where should you go? And last more than 6 months, our India Alliance right to election commission, they don't care. They don't care. And there's 100,000 people on site. They are begging to election commission. This is the reason everybody calls dictatorship. So this is the reason we call dictatorship. They are total dictators. They don't care. They change the law purposely. They change the law purposely. So now they want to bring dictatorship like Russia and North Korea. I sent you the clip. You watch it. They want to. This is the reason say 24. Forget about 24, 29, 34, 39 and 49. They have a list of Prime Minister. Yeah. So this is the reason. You are from media, you know better than us. So with this you know better than us. Because they don't care. Because Mr. Amit Shah and Modi, they don't care. This is the reason we are saying our India is in danger. So we need your support. Don't question to anybody. Everybody can do their part. जितना जितना हो सकता सभी का
मेरा एक सवाल है
one last question
no the EVM is on other side you guys been to 3 states with the same EVM Punjab Aam Aadmi done the same elections with the EVM but the main thing is religion caste and economy will the Congress party be able to tell every Indian
but these are the main points. That's the main point.
Okay. You see, this is the question we were looking for. I think we are prepared to answer this question. Because Rahul ji and Indian Congress have come up with what exactly they are going to do. One is Hissedari Nyaya.
Didi, you must share.
I'm going to share it. One is I'm going to give it to them.
Yeah.
One is Hissedari Nyaya. One is Kisan Nyaya. One is Shramik Nyaya. One is Yuva Nyaya. One is Nari Nyaya.
Saying something else, will you be able to tell Indian voters?
Yes, this is
because
not.
They are creating something in the thin air.
This is not.
They're telling that thing to the people.
This is going to be in everywhere. It's on all our website, all the WhatsApp group, all the social media. It's out everywhere, and I made copies. I'm going to give it to you guys so that you can read it for yourself where we stand on every issue. Okay? So instead of going one point by point, but this will explain everything to you. There is a copy. Yes, I have the copy.
Okay, please give to everybody.
Same friends from Telangana know.
Suggestion question नहीं है. Suggestion. There is no question. Suggestion.
Yes, I have.
Good.
I know there are some.
Okay. Okay, bro. Please have. Go ahead. Oh, they don't have a mic. Okay, mic.
Yeah, what you are giving opportunities for youngers. On one more thing, if you take the example of Telangana, they are merged with the YouTube channel. They are promoting the Congress party and all. So what is your plan next? Like you are in the social media activity. Modi government have more involved in the social media activities. They are promoting Instagram, Facebook, blah blah. Like if you take the
short.
Yeah. Yeah, social media. What you are call on the social media, what you are going to build on the next election. Nowadays, everyone depending on the social media, everyone taking decision on the with the social media only. What is your future plans with the social media? What you are going to do? You are maintaining the YouTube channel, or you are maintaining the Instagram page from the United States, or you are building from the India? This is the
Rajiv is leading the social media efforts in global level and wanting to save the
Well, we know that BJP social media is very effective, has been very effective in the last 10 years. You know one of the reasons? Because they have unlimited resources. Now you know about the actual phone, how they get around. Of course, if you have a budget, we can hire so many programs. That's what they do. They create content which is fake. Then they spread it around. And then they have programs to go after every one of those programs details and start putting negative impact. Okay? So they didn't find it. But they are fighting back. Right now, AICC has a very active social media site, which is now you might be seeing a whole lot of videos and our texts are coming out. But let me say what we are doing here in the IOC. The IOC has presence in 32 countries. We have really come together and uphold the protocols from all these 32 countries. What we are doing is really creating our own content. And we will be creating video and content and we will be distributing it all over. So this is being done right now. Some of these countries. But we are coordinating this effort in conjunction with the social media of AICC. AICC has been very active. So we have formed a group where we are all members. And right now at this point in time, if somebody creates a video lesson on Australia, we take it and we share it among all of us. And then not only we send it back to our friends and family in India, but also we send it to diaspora. Don't forget that the diaspora here is maybe a good portion of the maybe known for us. So we need to
the thing is that a lot of the diaspora here, which are what I call Modi Bhakta, look at them. They want America to be a liberal society. They want America to be a secular country. They want religious freedom in America. But they want to deny the same for the minority. So what they're really doing is nothing but very hypocritical. So that means we really have to influence the diaspora as well, and we are also involved with it. Thank you.
Just one suggestion, one suggestion. Just one suggestion. Not question.
मैंने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था उसका ही हल है, मैंने अपने तरीके से जो निकाला है, हो सकता है आपका बेनिफिट कर दे। There is no doubt machine is hacking. It's like a lot of machine. Computer. मगर आप इलेक्शन कमीशन से अगर एक दरखास्त कर सकते हो या कुछ भी कर सकते हो कि बीजेपी की मशीन जो है वो अलग कर दी जाए और आपकी जो मशीनें हैं छोटी पार्टीज है वो अलग कर दी जाए और वोटें जो है बीजेपी अलग मशीन पे पड़े और आपकी अलग पे पड़े, पानी का पानी और दूध का दूध हो जाएगा। अब ये आप एक सजेशन है इलेक्शन कमीशन को कर सकते हो कि उसमें पता तो चल जाएगा कि कौन गलत है, हम कह तो रहे हैं ना, उनका भी पता चल जाएगा। क्या ख्याल?
मेरे ख्याल में वो जिंदर भाई वो हमारे से क्वेश्चन आता है, वो पहला क्वेश्चन लगाएंगे कि आपकी प्राइवेसी खत्म हो रही है। अगर को खुद बीजेपी की पड़ी है उधर कांग्रेस की पड़ी है, जब आप वोट डालने जाओगे, जब आप बीजेपी की मशीन की तरफ जाओगे वो बोलेंगे यार ये नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि ये प्राइवेसी है जो आपकी जो डिक्लेयर हो रही है ऐसा नहीं चलता। तो आई थिंक दे आर honestly they are better than us, they have all this answer. So but thank you.
सब तो पहला तो मैं दिल्ली अपनी सोसाइटी के मेंबर बैठे बड़े प्रधान जी जो किया सब तो पहला तो धन्यवाद करता फिर तुम अपना सारे एक प्लेटफॉर्म अज जोड़ा मुद्दा मैं सारे यही बेनती करना चाहना भाई अपना सारे पिछले मुद्दे छड़ के I want to say vote for Congress. Come out, vote for Congress.
As an Indian American or Indian overseas Congress guy, what kind of election campaign can you do it in India? And I have summarized some questions. How this BJP government got the money for the election campaign? But instead of all the accounts are freeze and we don't have any other election money. So whether the Modi government got their money through the electoral bonds or not? And Modi is...
Ask one question at a time.
Okay, I mean, I just summarizing things because you have more time. Yeah, and is the Modi is coming again and is a threat to our Indian constitution? What do you think? Can you tell me the answers, please?
What IOC is going to do in this campaign?
Well, IOC, it's already said that IOC could do a number of things, okay, help Congress party in this campaign. One of them is, of course, sending volunteers. You know, those among us who are Indian citizens, they could really go to India and campaign on behalf of the Congress party. And they could really go to their own constituencies, or we will arrange it. For example, we're going to have a PCC focal point appointed, so who will interact with us, so that we can place these volunteers in some of the constituencies where they could really work together with the candidate in terms of door knocking, in terms of spreading the message, campaign, distributing campaign literature,
doing phone banking, they could do all that at that point, from the constituents location. Then, what we could do from here, we could do phone banking, for example. Don't forget that every one of us have a number of contacts in our phone. Think about our family, our friends, they're all back there. We should be able to influence them. We know many of them are really probably leaning away from Congress or secularism. We should really try to bring them back to the fore and influence them and encourage them to go to vote on the polling day. That is number two. Third, of course, the social media is one of the major aspects of it. I think we are working together collectively with the AICC and of course with individual country units. So we could really take those messages and spread all around the globe. So that's what we are doing. So number of areas where we could really be active there, helping our democracy get back on its feet. Thank you.
Can I add something? Not only what we could do, the question is, the answer is, we are already doing this. And we have already designated a campaign coordinator to coordinate all the things that he has mentioned. Now to put in strategic solutions and in a strategic manner to handle all these issues in a nice, fine framework.
And I also mentioned Rajiv, Sunday we have lunch and New Year's Eve we have lunch meeting.
This is to mention that on the 22nd of March in New Jersey, a similar campaign, a press briefing will take place, and you are all invited to participate on the 24th.
And March 22nd, Sunday, we will meet our leaders, 24, and after that, every week we are meeting in different city of USA.